It is I. The answers, the clarity, the knowing is in the frequency of that which you identify with. What do you identify with? Do you know what your signature frequency is? For those who do know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the vibratory frequency of the self, there is clarity. Even in these confusing times, as you are in the midst of a breakdown, as well as a complete recreation of life on earth. We see the individual human standing before the panoramic view of the collective creation as well as individual creation. And in this moment, in time, you are all individually deciding whether your attention goes to the crumbling, the falling away, the pain of realizing that all that you had thought in the past, all that you had developed as a worldview from your past, is not accurate compared to what? Compared to the available bandwidth of frequencies of love. Does not mean it is the right choice for you. It simply means that it is available now. So, does the attention continue? The energy and attention continue to perpetuate what always was? Or some modified version of this? Or does the attention go to what is possible now, with my feet firmly on the foundation of unlimited possibilities? Is this too frightening to consider? What would this look like? How do I frame this when I am letting go of tired old frames? It is time now for each individual to consider, to feel, what is it that I love? What is it that excites me to the core? Many of you know what this is. For some, it is more present and conscious than others. That is why we encourage those who are clear about what it is they are thoroughly excited about to take action, to speak of it, to share it in just the tiniest of ways initially. If it is not clear, where do I go? Who do I meet? Who do I associate with? Who do I create this with? What are the tools that I will need that are not appearing in my reality to help me now with my passion and inspiration. For those who are clear energetically about who they are, simply in energy, not necessarily clear about person, place, and thing, it is important that you take some step in the direction of this. Now, for those who are not clear, watch the ones who take the steps. And it will assist you in remembering in a more accelerated approach. If you remain hiding who you are and what you love from yourself and your community, then it is likely that you will make choices to remain in some framing of what you have already existed within in your past, some modified version. There are no judgments with what is being shared here, explained in language. It is your choice now. We understand that you have not necessarily been aware of your power, of your choice, and even of your unlimited nature and possibilities in choosing. We understand this. And in frequency, with the shift that is happening now, with the available energetics from Source, from your prime creator, decisions are being made on a soul level, relating to Source. What is your relationship with Source? What is Source? All of these questions are being answered by your consciousness as we speak now. So for those, again, who have felt the excitement, the knowing, when you light up inside and you say, this is who I am, I love this. That is what you have referred to as passion. This is who I am to the core. Do not allow confusion to hold you back. Break through the confusion with a step forward into your new reality. It is your demonstration, as we have stated in the past, it is your demonstration of this that activates your community. In other words, a display of what this might look like will help to trigger or activate within those who are still not sure of who they are vibrationally speaking. So this is how each individual can help their communities, how they can help humanity. Now, what might this look like? We speak to those who know what their vibrational signature is, because they have felt it many times. Now, you may have buried it. You may have set it aside because you are too busy in your jobs and with your family activities and organizational activities, whatever it is that you have been participating in what the past revolved around for you. It is important that you stop for a moment and listen. We're not saying listen to what this voice is saying to you. We are simply encouraging you to stop and listen and feel your own vibration. Now, this might be done in a meditational approach. More often than not, it is done in nature. Nature is a great demonstrator of what we are sharing with you, what we are encouraging you to do. Nature is love, vibrating in pure love, beauty, grace, and is in service to you, this natural world, constantly mirroring back to you who you are. So when you are in the midst of demonstration of this vibrational balance in love, it assists you in re-identifying who you are in the natural world. This is what we are encouraging you to do for your fellow humanity. Begin to demonstrate it. Even if it seems like a tiny step, it will lead you to the next step and the next step and the next step. Now, some of you, as we have just heard from the channel herself, some of you have been doing this, stepping in these directions with your inspiration in times past. Now, in this moment, we speak to the channel as well as all of those individuals who had the inspirations at an earlier time, stepped out, and bombed, as you say. We hear from you, but I tried that already. I did that already, and nothing happened. I did that and I felt like a fool. I was judged. And so you shut all of those doors. Well, those doorways opened into a different time and place. We congratulate you on your courage to step out and to be who you are. And waiting for a nice reaction from the collective, expecting it to look a certain way at that time, space, moment, was your way of comparing, analyzing, deciding that it was wrong, who you are and what you love. Understand that that is not true. What is true is that you had the courage to step out and to be who you are, even though you did not receive praise and welcoming and accolades. In some cases, it was not possible for this to fully materialize your passion. for it was not in balance with the collective intent. And you stepped out. You achieved a follow-through of sharing the vibration of who you are. In some cases, many of you modified this to make it palatable for your community, and this changed the equation of what you would term success or fulfillment of your being, your project, your sharing. This will not do now. What is needed now is your full participation, 100%, and be aware when you are attempting to change the equation of who you are, to make it palatable, to reach to those who may not understand what it is you are attempting to create or share. For it serves no one now to dim things down, to be not too bright, too shiny, too obvious. It is time now to disturb, to frighten those with light. There has been plenty of disturbing and frightening humanity with fear. It is time for love. And in many cases, for those who have been living in fear, love will feel far more terrifying than what they have been immersed in and what they have been identifying with as life. Do you understand this? Love and the frequency of love and source will feel frightening initially. It is up to those individuals who know this love, who know this passion, who are in process of re-identifying fully with this love, to step out and to demonstrate it in your own way. Do not wait for someone to show you, here is the path, take these steps, here are your tools. Here is everything already set up for you. Enjoy. For some, it may appear that that happens that way, but understand what all of this flows into that appears to be success or fulfillment began with a decision consciously within to step out. To step out of the past and into simply a willingness to be fully present with your own signature vibration in relation to source vibration, and then begin to build and create together. Now, many of you may say, this would certainly take a great deal of courage and faith, if you will. Indeed, it does. And you are not being asked to do anything that is outside of the bounds of what you are. You are courage. You are faith. Embody it. Be it. Demonstrate it. Pragmatically, practically, what does this look like? Take some step in the direction of your joy. Some action. Even though you understand that some of the ways that you've been framing things, some of your definitions, rather all of your definitions are changing. Do not stay stuck and motionless simply because you don't see the new in your outer world. It is you, as the individual, stepping into this new frequency territory and saying, well, this is how it was done in the past. I will step into this and know and understand that it may change rapidly, but I must begin somewhere. Begin. Step into it. Use old tools and framing if necessary. And understand that it will change rapidly as you take these steps into planting who you are, your identity, your universal identity on earth. And then the more of you that do this and begin to communicate with each other, stating who you are and what you love, then you may begin to develop your community and your teams of benevolent presence to recreate life on planet Earth. Together, consciously, stepping into this together. This is how it is done. Try it, and you will see. We love you dearly, and we are here to assist in the re-identification, in evolution of your consciousness on earth, your presence on earth. We are not unfamiliar to you. You will remember all of your family when you take these steps. Do you see? We celebrate you now, for you are the heroes. We love your courage, and we thank you for your willingness to be here now. Good day.